Hi guys. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome. It feels so good to be back here. I know I've been away for a while. Yes, I've been away. I needed some time to rest, and I was actually sick for a while, but I feel better now. All glory to God. And I just want to say a very big thank you to everybody who reached out to me. Thank you so much. Some of you reached out to me on Instagram, some on WhatsApp, some in the comment section of my previous video. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Like, I'm grateful. Thank you so much. So I can say that I'm back, yes, and it feels so good. It feels so good to be back, guys. So in today's video, of course, we're talking about the lesson I learned in my 20s. I promised you guys I was going to do that in my previous video, so I'm keeping to my promise. So let's talk about all the lessons I learned in my 20s coming up right after this. Alright guys, so welcome back. For those of you that are new, my name is Beanball, and on my channel I talk about relationship. Yes, I give you guys tips, advice on how to make your relationship get better, and I also talk about faith, how to get closer to God, and I talk about self-love. Self-love is very important. Yes, you need to love yourself. So you can just check out my videos. My videos later on. I have different playlists, on this type of videos, so just check them out. You will learn a lot of things, and I'm sure that you will definitely love those videos. All right, so this video lesson I learned in my 20s will be in let's say 3 aspects, right? Number 1 is going to be, we'll be talking all about money management. What are the lessons I learned when it comes to me handling money? What are the lessons I learned when it comes to self-love, loving myself? And what are the lessons I learned when it comes to my spiritual journey? Yes, so all of that and much more is what we'll be talking about in this video. So in my 20s, I learned that it is very important for you to save. You see, no matter how small it is, make sure you save it. I know some of you will be like, no, I cannot save just 5k, I cannot save just 2000 naira. Okay, I'm a Nigerian, so I'll be using naira. Okay, so but no matter how small it is, it's important for you to save it. So let's just say, for example, maybe you're working in a particular company, and maybe you got promoted, right? And one of the benefits is salary increment. All right, let's say you were earning 70k, and then they added, let's say, 30k to it. That 30,000 naira, that money is not your money. It's not your money. You need to save that money. You should still be able to still live, on your former budget. Guys, you should be able to live on your former budget. I know it's not easy, but it is something that you want to make sure that you do, so that at the end of the day, you know that, okay, fine, I have something to fall back on. Let's just say, for example, let's say you're saving that 30k now. 30 times 12, how much is that? Is that not 360? That's 360,000 naira. Then I say you want to do like 2 years. How much is that? That's 7. Before you know it, like, it's already 1 million naira. Okay, so you need to save like bit by bit. All right, it gets better. That's actually how it is. It gets better. So if you're not a 9-to-5 person, and you do business, you should also be able to do that as well, because there are expenses here and there. You understand? So you want to make sure that when that dinner happens, maybe your house rent, or maybe you need to do a course, or maybe you need to go back to school, and all of that, you don't start running, helter skelter, just to source for money and all of that. I know it's not easy, because everybody, like right now in Nigeria, everybody's looking for money. You hear things like, where will they see this money? Everybody, even those that are making millions, they will still come and tell you, where will they see this money? And before you know it, they already have a car. Maybe it's Benz that they have, or or Rolls Royce and all of that. So and that is because they've been able to put some money aside. All right, don't use all your hands, everything. Don't use it to chop, and then you now start relying on somebody. You start relying on someone's son, or someone's son, or like your boyfriend, or you start relying on your girlfriend. Okay, it is okay for you to have some money set aside. Maybe you needed assistance. That is fine. Not like you're looking for 100k and then you want someone to give you all the whole 100k. Come on. Don't do like that. So in my 20s, I learned that it's very important for me to save. Also in my 20s, I learned that you should know how to give. You see, saving, you see, giving. I say saving. Giving is very good. You see, I encourage you giving to people, but you need to know how to give. All right, because there's some people All they know is just to collect and collect and collect, and at the end of the day they'll collect everything. You don't have anything again. So you should know how to give, right? It's important. I learned that in my 20s that it's okay to give, but it's also very okay to set some money aside as well. So that is it when it comes to money management, right? I also learned that like when it comes to savings, for me, I love to do contribution, right? Maybe I want to pay for a house rent, or maybe I want to buy a car, or maybe I want to buy a land, right? I'm like, okay, I have a target. You cannot just, I can't be like, okay, fine, I want to buy this thing, and then it's costing me like, let's say 2 million naira. Where do I want to see the money from? You understand? It's not where I want to see the money from. I have to save it. So I do contribution, right? Like every month I set aside, maybe like I'm going to do this for 5 months. I'm going to do this for, basically I think the highest I've done is 5 months. I don't like it when it's long. So I encourage that as well. And because for me, I feel it's more like you to be disciplined, right? So contribution is very good, but then know the people that you are going to do the contribution with. So that your money will not enter voice me. Okay, so that's all about that when it comes to the lesson I learned in my 20s as per money management. So on to the next one, which is number 2. Let's talk about self-love. Guys, this self-love of a thing, right? I would say I struggled with it. I'm not going to lie. I struggled with it in my early 20s, but it got better, like extremely better, when I was approaching my 30s, right? And so it got to a point in my life I was telling myself that I'm not enough. I always feel like I needed somebody, to make me get better. I needed somebody that will just be there, as a boyfriend, you understand? But I never believed I was enough. I was always looking for acceptance. I was always looking for acceptance, from people, especially from guys, all right? But then this changed, and I'm like, come on, like, hello. I'm enough. But then you being enough for you, it's not coming from a place. Guys, this is one thing I want you to understand, because when I tell people I'm enough, they're like, she's proud. It's not a matter of pride. Being enough, it's not coming from a place of pride, but rather it is coming from a place of acceptance. You telling yourself that, okay, fine, I'm enough for me to do this thing for myself. I'm enough for me to get this thing done. Of course, you still need other people, all right, in your life, but not like you're depending on them, like without them, like you're not going to be happy and all of that. We've had cases of people that would be like, if you leave me, I would die. I would die. And I'm like, want to kill yourself? Cause of what? Cause of one person? I don't understand. So it should not be that way. It should not be that way. You should be able to love yourself, all right? And you see, this self-love thing, it has really helped me. Like, I'm not going to lie. It has really, really helped me in so many aspects of my life. I've been able to give out love, like give love, like, do you understand what I'm trying to say? Because the truth is, even if you're looking for a relationship, you want somebody to love you, you should be able to also have something that you're giving out, all right? Nobody likes it when you're just like depending on them. You're just collecting and collecting and collecting. So it should not be that way. You should also be able to give out something, and it's when you love yourself, that's when you'll be able to give out that love, to somebody else, so that they will also value it, so that they will also appreciate it, and all of that. And one thing about self-love, one thing that helped me about this whole self-love thing, is that I've been able to know what I really deserve. Right? I've been able to know what I deserve, what is for me. So if you're bringing something that is not cool to my table, I can easily tell you that this is not it. This is not what I want. Okay, so that is one thing that self-love does to you. So I'll be recommending a book. So this book is by Best King. He's an amazing author. And then it's titled Good Life, Good Vibe. Okay, I'm going to put a link to it in the description. You can get it on Amazon. Interesting book. The book changed my life, guys. So if you're on this journey of self-love, as a matter of fact, all of us should be on that journey, because even at the end of our lives, we're still becoming, all right? So you should get that book, all right? Make sure you read it, and you can also share it with your friends and family as well. Share this video with them. Do you understand? Share this video as well, and please, if so far you're getting value from this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. It will really help me, guys. So please make sure you do that. So the next one that I will be talking about, guys, which is more like the last one, it's my spiritual journey. All right, so so far we've been able to talk about money management, we've been able to talk about self-love. So now we're talking about spiritual journey. For me, right, for those of you who really like know me very well, you know that I don't take the things of God for granted. I don't take God for granted. As a matter of fact, like where I've been, like my journey right now, it has always been like I attribute everything to God. So because there are times that I want to make some decision in life and I'm like, no, I really need to pray about this decision first. I really need to do this thing first, and it has really paid off, guys. I tell you, it has paid off. I remember there was a time I wanted to make a decision when it comes to my career, and it was just small like this before if I made a mistake. But thank God I listened, and thank God I obeyed God's instruction, and of course it's paying off now. So if you're in your 20s, if you're in your 30s, no matter age range, you need God. Because for me it's a testimony. I can't even count it all, what God has really done for me when I was in school, even right now, and all of that. So that's it, guys. That's all the lesson I learned. There's so many lessons, but I just let me just sum it up into 3 categories. All right, and that is it. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Like, it means a lot to me. For those of you who haven't subscribed to my channel, please make sure you subscribe. You see that button, that subscribe button. Please make sure you click on it, and the bell as well. Please click on it so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. In my next video, I'm talking about, should I tell you? I think you should look out for it. I won't tell you. Until next time, guys, please stay blessed, and of course stay fabulous. I don't take the things of God for granted. I don't take God for granted. As a matter of fact, like where I've been, like my journey right now, it has always been like I attribute everything to God. So because there are times that I want to make some decision in life, and I'm like, I really need to pray about this decision first. I really need to do this thing first, and it has really paid off, guys. I tell you, it has paid off. I remember there was a time I wanted to make a decision.